Secretary of State Antony Blinken visited Kyiv today to highlight U.S. support for Ukraine and reassure officials that aid is coming. He met with President Volodymyr Zelenskyy, who thanked Washington for passing a nearly $61 billion military aid package. Blinken's visit comes as Russia pushes forward with its new offensive in northern Kharkiv. CBS News foreign correspondent Chris Livesay joins us from Rome with more on reporting on this. Chris, I keep thinking, one thing is showing up, and that's important. Talk to us about what this visit from Blinken is doing as he meets with Zelenskyy, and I'm sure there's a lot of questions about, okay, but where's the aid?
Hey, Lily. Yeah, well, one thing that Blinken was sure to mention is that a lot of this aid, $61 billion to be precise, has already made its way into Ukraine, and more of it is coming. He said that difference will certainly be felt on the battlefield, where they need air support more than anything, according to Zelenskyy. He's crying out for more air defenses as his people and soldiers are coming under bombardment. But this is also a face-saving visit. Bear in mind that this is aid that had been stalled in the halls of Congress for many, many months. And in that period of time, Russia was able to take advantage of Ukraine, and we're now seeing the results of that.
Can you talk to us a little bit more about that situation on the front lines, and what impact has the delay in military aid had in Ukraine?
Well, it means that all of that massive progress that Ukraine made in the early months in the first year of this war, it wasn't reversed, but it was a massive setback. So, remember that Ukraine was the underdog to begin with, massively outgunned, outmanned by Russia. People thought that Russia would roll over Ukraine in a matter of days, and then almost miraculously, Ukraine was able to stand up to this Russian onslaught, largely thanks to United States support. But then that support came to a trickle and then was cut off completely, and it was in that period of time earlier this year that Russia was able to make some significant gains, namely around Kharkiv. 7 villages at least have fallen in that period of time. Kharkiv had been this story of Ukrainian resilience. It was an area right on the front line with Russia. Much of the area had fallen to Russia. Ukraine had been able to reclaim this territory, and now it's seeing those gains fall back into the hands of Russia in what's become this bloody tug of war.
So on that, Chris, does the $61 billion, that is a big number. Does that signify a bridging of the gap of what Ukraine needs? What do they need to be successful?
Well, they absolutely need more of it. Look, if you're trying to put a number on it, it's hard to say. It's less than 1% of the U.S. budget that's gone towards supporting Ukraine right now. So effectively, it's a rounding error. And from the perspective of Ukraine, what's so mystifying about this is that not a single American troop has been lost in this fight so far. That is so important for American interests and for the interests of NATO. If Russia succeeds in plowing through Ukraine and going beyond NATO's doorstep and into a NATO country, well, then you would have to see American troops on the ground, and we wouldn't be talking about billions. We'd be talking about many, many more billions, possibly trillions.
Chris Livesay, thank you so much.